Welcome to the schedule submission tutorial for Rome. In this video we'll guide you through the process of submitting a schedule for factoring. The first step is getting to the schedule submission page. There are two locations you can navigate to when submitting a schedule. As explained on the Rome overview video, submitting a schedule is one of the most frequently used functions on the website. As such, you can either click the online schedule submission button within the quick link section of the main menu, or within the sidebar. There are two methods to submitting a schedule. The first is using the schedule builder, which will allow you to create a schedule directly on the website. The second is using the quick schedule importer, which will allow you to import all the information from a spreadsheet you create. Each has their own merits and we will show you how to use both in this video. Let's begin with the schedule builder. Within this page, you will need to input a few things in order to add an invoice to your schedule. First, select a debtor. This will be your customer. From the drop-down menu, simply navigate to your debtor. If you do not see your customer listed, you can add them within a new debtor line, here. Second, select a location. Sometimes there will be multiple options for you to choose from. If you do not know the specific location, using the main option is also acceptable. Third, input your invoice number, date, and amount. Fourth, input a reference. This can be anything that is important to the invoice, such as a load number or PO number. You may also leave this blank if nothing applies. Once all steps have been completed, just click the Add Invoice button. The inputted invoice will now be shown below. If you have more invoices, all you have to do is follow the previous steps until all your invoices are on the schedule. If, by chance, a mistake was made instead, you can easily remove the invoice by clicking the X. For this example, let's just say we have one invoice to submit. Click the Review Completed Schedule button to move on to the next part of the process. On this page, you can review the invoices you will be submitting. If you spotted a mistake, you can click the Add More Invoices or Click Here buttons to go back to the invoice submission page to remove the error. If nothing is out of order, type your full name and click Submit Schedule to move on to the next step. Here we see the new schedule has been created, but still needs to be signed and sent to Riviera for review. You have the option of either signing the schedule digitally, or printing, physically signing, and then re-uploading to Rome. The former being exponentially faster. To sign digitally, click the Sign button next to the signature line. A pop-up box will appear which you can use to sign with your mouse or touchpad. Impeccable, if I do say so myself. Now, gracefully click Accept to append the signature. The new signature should now appear on the signature line. All that is left to do is to click the Upload to Riviera button. Once this text appears, you will be all set to move forward to the next section, which will be uploading your paperwork for processing by Riviera. If you opted to physically sign your paperwork instead, merely skip the digital signing steps, and click the Download to My Computer button to receive a file for you to print, sign, scan, and re-upload, along with your invoices during the invoice uploading section, which will be on the next tutorial. Now that you know how to use the schedule builder, let's begin with the quick schedule importer method. This method requires you to create a quick spreadsheet with the same information from the schedule builder but within a modifiable spreadsheet. The advantage of this method over the previous is that you can create a large list of invoices more easily. Let's see how exactly this works. The first step is to open up a spreadsheet program such as Microsoft Excel. On a new file, you will need to input the following information: the customer name, invoice number, date, amount, and reference number. The headers and reference numbers are both optional and can be left out if needed. Once you have completed inputting all the invoices you wish to factor, save the file to a memorable location that you can navigate to easily. Close the file and return to the Rome website. On the website, you can now move to the Quick Schedule Import page within the Quick Links section, or within the sidebar. On first entering this page, there will be an option for you to choose a file. Click the Choose File button and navigate to where you originally saved your spreadsheet. Select the file and click Open. Your file name should now appear to the right of the Choose File button, and is ready for you to click Submit to move on to the next step. After clicking Submit, all the information from your spreadsheet will appear below for you to review. You will have the option to select whether your file had headers or not with the two radial buttons. In this example, we kept the headers, so we will select the second radial button. If something looks incorrect, click the Start Over button. You may have to modify your spreadsheet if you see something that needs to be changed. If everything looks in order, click the Go to Step 2 button. On this page, you will need to let the program know which column has which data, such as the invoice date, number, amount, and customer name. By doing this, the program will know how to properly organize your schedule. Once all categories have been defined, click the Go to Step 3 button. The program will match your customer with a debtor most similar to the customer you entered. If there are no matches, the program will leave it as a new debtor, and will use the name that you entered. You can also select the drop-down menu to see if your customer is listed. By selecting a debtor this way, it will change all other customers you entered with the same name. The last step is to click Create Schedule Now to create a schedule for signing, as previously shown. After using either the Schedule Builder or Quick Schedule Importer to create, sign, and submit a schedule, you'll be set for our next tutorial, where we show you how to upload your invoices and other documents.